prospering community of Jersey. Some 45,000 people live in Cherry Hill in an area encompassing 25 square miles. Few places in these United States have swelled as fast or as profitably, yet imbalance does not exist. Cherry Hill seems to have everything in equitable abundance. Very nearly half of the community is completely devoted to homes. Developments have flourished, nurtured by splendid architectural taste and wise planning. Some dwellings are older, but nonetheless attractive. Otherwise, imagination and practicality have married nicely in newer areas. Cherry Hill neighborhoods maintain their individuality. The people who inhabit these charming houses have not stinted on either beauty or ample lawns and playing. However, this is not a town overloaded with millionaires. The community's median age is remarkably low, between 29 and 30. Nevertheless, incomes are above average, and education past the high school level seems the rule rather than the exception. Mayor John C. Gilmore, Jr. talks about his town and its singular development.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Cherry Hill. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to bring to you a few of the highlights of our great community. A community that but a few short years ago was completely agricultural and today has surpassed all other communities in Camden County in growth and value. With this tremendous growth, however, we have not lost our old-fashioned friendliness and hospitality. Of all the wonderful things we have in Cherry Hill, our greatest asset is the people who live here. These fine people, and they come to us from all over the world, have joined together in a friendly fashion to make Cherry Hill a friendly community. This friendly and understanding attitude on the part of our citizens is responsible for the acceptance and the establishment of high-quality industry and commercial areas so necessary to balance the cost of education and government. We are proud of our community, not haughty, but truly proud of the achievements in the balance of fine homes and educational facilities and the best in industry and commerce, which has been attracted here by our wonderful location on the eastern seaboard.
The Cherry Hill school systems are growing by leaps and bounds. Methods and curricula have been highly praised by the National Education Association. Every phase of modern learning receives extraordinary attention in this forward-looking community. Special classes for educable children and the handicapped are part of school district services. The quality of teaching throughout the system is outstanding. Not much that is new in education has been missed in extensive programming. The gifted child has not been neglected and is given every opportunity to apply his advanced skills. Language laboratories are provided in the high school for 4 tongues, and the institution also offers a course in distributive education to give the terminal student an occupational background. Athletics are stressed to build sound bodies, and Cherry Hill's teams have filled many a trophy case. Dr. Robert F. Hall is Cherry Hill's Superintendent of Schools.
At the present time, the Cherry Hill schools have a total population of 11,597. These students are housed in 11 elementary schools, 2 junior schools, and 1 senior high school. Senior high school is composed of grades 9 through 12. At the present time, the high school has 2,975 pupils. The 2 junior schools, approximately 2,000 pupils, with the remainder in the elementary schools. We have 2 elementary schools under construction at the present time, a new senior high school under construction at the present time, with new elementary schools, additional sites, etc., on the drawing boards for the future. It is significant that the people in Cherry Hill have supported such a fine quality district, have done a very outstanding job providing quality education to all of these children, so that they are sending over 70% on to higher education in 4-year colleges, schools of nursing, etc., with other people going to other forms of employment. All of these people are to be commended for a fine job.
Some 26 churches are located in Cherry Hill. All major denominations are well represented. Congregations are staunch in supporting their houses of worship. Church attendance is exemplary. Outside activities are warmly backed. Tolerance for the other fellow's beliefs is a community byword. Naturally, church architecture varies, but all we saw was truly beautiful, whether traditional or modern. Religion is always a signally important part of communal life. Where we found spiritual strength reflected in church interest, we've always found in an equal portion prosperity. The two segments of living seem inseparable, and that's the way things are in Cherry Hill. Kenneth N. McDonald is president of Esterbrook Penn in Cherry Hill, as well as president of Camden's County Chamber of Commerce.
I'm very pleased to be a part of WFIL-TV Salute to Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Speaking as a member of one of the many new industries represented in Cherry Hill today, the Esterbrook Penn Company, I can think of no better way to express the feelings of our company than to say that we have found a warm and yet exciting community in which to live and work. The story behind Cherry Hill's growth has to be one of the most interesting and fascinating ones ever told about a community. The unprecedented growth comes about as a result of many things. Geographic location, an ideal network of highway and transportation facilities, professional long and short-term planning, directed by interested and dedicated government officials.
Cherry Hill is well served by two major interstate highways. New Jersey's Turnpike's interchange number 4 is 2 minutes distant. Toll-free Route 295 has 2 interchanges within the town's boundaries. Fine hospital services are available in Cherry Hill. St. Mary's Home for the Aged provides a haven for senior citizens of the Catholic faith. South Jersey Medical Center contributes to the good health of this fine Jersey community. Cherry Hill's Community Center is always a busy place with every sort of activity, athletically and otherwise, readily available. The town's proud, too, of its 7 volunteer fire companies. The town's children find frequent opportunity to watch the civic doings of the community they live in. Lieutenant Edward Prytell, chief of the Criminal Investigation Squad, explains the tools of his trade. Cherry Hill has been growing at a rapid pace. Chairman of the community's planning board, Barton E. Harrison.
We believe good planning is like good planting. You reap a well-balanced and diversified harvest. The Cherry Hill Planning Board has, at the moment, under consideration and review, the updating of the master plan. This was devised in 1960 as a guide for future planning for Cherry Hill Township. And we have spent several months on it. We hope and trust that in the next few months we will have this to the point where, for the coming years, the township of Cherry Hill will have a well-balanced and diversified.
Cherry Hill is fortunate in possessing 2 fine newspapers, the Courier Post and the Cherry Hill News.
Why is Cherry Hill the dynamic community that it is? Location, transportation, and dedication of its citizens. Location in this, to this extent, 24 square miles actually nestled closer to the heart of Philadelphia than many sections of that city itself. We're actually just 8 minutes away from the heart of Philadelphia, from the heartland of the Delaware Valley. And when World War II ended, we were the largest undeveloped tract nearest to the center of Philadelphia. After the war came the mass exodus from city to suburb, and luckily, Cherry Hill had the planning, the zoning, the ordinances which made development, planned development, and balanced development.